This guy's got a umbrella.
Yeah, he'll be all right if it rains.
Yeah.
1950 Farmall M. Yeah, with his 2-row corn.
John Deere 2510 with an umbrella.
Those hot days, it was nice to have an umbrella. Of course, the biggest thing, and I see this one is John Deere's equipped with it, was a radio. I knew I was going to be in radio, and that was the best thing we ever did, was we equipped our tractor with a radio.
Oh, yeah.
Only was AM at the time we had, but boy, you could keep it, hear all your favorite news and songs while you were out in the
big
field.
Tractors have air conditioning and television, I think.
I missed out.
What do we have here? It says heat on the side. Solar heating? I don't know. It looks like a solar panel.
Yeah, it's a solar heating panel on the back.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it has a phone number, 652. It's Solar Subsidiary of Interiors. Solar Heat, Subsidiary of Interiors, etc. 652-9967. Solar Heat. It's becoming popular. Here's Steve's recycling booth, or parade entry, showing the different things. I think they pick up all these things if you don't longer need them. Steve's Recycling.
Lots of candy being picked up again.
This must be the dairy producers, because I see cheese being handed out here, Dennis.
Oh, yeah, and the Dairy Princess.
Jackson and Clinton County Dairy Promotion Board.
Oh,
hi
yes,
there.
I got to have a cheese steak.
Thank you very much, Janelle. Appreciate that.
Jackson Clinton Dairy Promotion Board. They put on 2 big events every year. They put on their evening entertaining dinner in the wintertime, and then they have the lunch on the farm in June, during June Dairy Month. Nice entry, and they have a couple live calves right there at the top. Right on the top, some live calves, dairy calves. Right.
Yeah, it isn't amazing how they just lay there and sleep.
Yeah, bothered. They're bored.
Yeah.
Here's the Preston Fire Department with a unit number 708 in Chartreuse.
The Mystery Machine. This is an old van. I don't know what the business of the Mystery Machine is.
Maybe we'll learn more when we see the back of it. I always wonder why people go through the bother of being in the parade if they don't explain themselves.
Stalker's Pub.
Oh, I
and
see.
Miles is the entry.
Stalker's Pub and Miles. It belongs to them because it's permanently painted on the thing. Oh, the Lowmore Lions are here. They don't miss a parade if they can help it. They are led off by the guy with the small cycle, holding a little lion cart on wheels and a lion inside of it, depicting, of course, the lion for the Lowmore Lions Club, a very active Lions Club over Lowmore Way. Lowmore, of course, located east of DeWitt on Highway 30, and they have a bunch of four-wheelers, ATVs, and they have them all decorated with U.S. flags.
Usually they do a figure-8 contraption or something. I don't know if they're going to entertain.
How many are there? It must be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, a dozen, maybe 15. 15 four-wheelers from the Lowmore Lions. One of the Lions members getting out of his ATV and handing out some candy.
Yeah, and the other ones are working right close along the streets. So
that's what they're not throwing. They're
adding to the safety of our parade.
Yep, they're following the rules and not throwing but handing out the parade candy. The Lowmore Lions Club. They got one more entry coming up near the rear there. Big entry from Lowmore. Saw them in the DeWitt parade on July 4th, of course. They have a sign that every year adds up the total amount of public service projects that they do and what it would be in terms of money. So thousands of dollars worth of community service projects are done by the Lowmore Lions, as well as so many of the fine service clubs that serve the KMAQ listening area. If you don't belong to a service club, you're missing out. It's fun to raise money for different projects. It's fun to meet with fellow members of the club once, twice, or 3 times a month. And these days, service clubs like the Lowmore Lions or the Maquoketa Lions, all service clubs, are in need of extra members. So this late summertime is a good time to start thinking about joining up with a club this fall or winter. And if you don't know where to go, let me know here at KMAQ. I'll steer you in the right direction.
One of our good sponsors of our parade tonight and junior achievement shows are Rodman Motor Company here in Maquoketa, Southside Body Shop in Maquoketa, also the Becker Veterinary Clinic, and Maquoketa Do It Best Lumber.
Hello.
The last Lowmore Lions unit passing behind us, passing by us, and next up we got a nice restored farm tractor pulling a rubber-tired wagon. And the theme is Our Kind of Party. A 1975 restored tractor, a wagon, and that adds up to too much fun. They've got permanent seats in there, look like seats that maybe came out of a school bus or something. So that'd be pretty comfortable seating in there, Dennis.
Yes, it would be. Kennedy Gilmore Realty has their convertible in the parade with one of their yard signs. Then next up we have the Bernard Telephone Company, which announced a couple weeks ago they bought also the Andrew Telephone Company, so they're growing, and a good sponsor on KMAQ also.
People want high-speed internet, wireless internet, contact the Bernard Telephone Company. Their service area is growing.
Every year I think maybe, just maybe, some high school band will shock us and appear here in the parade. Not this year apparently.
If they did, I'd literally throw myself in front of them, stop them right here, and make them play.
You ain't a kid. I remember when I did fairs, and you did too, years and years ago, there was always 2 or 3 bands from high schools. But they don't do it anymore, and people miss it. Someday, there's going to be a bandmaster that's going to say, kids, we're doing it. We're going to be at the Jackson County Fair.
We're at about another block's worth of parade here. This is Connolly Trucking out of Bernard, Iowa. For your trucking needs, contact Connolly Trucking in Bernard.
Saw that entry in the Bernard Parade back in June. That started our parade broadcast, as Leighton said. Bernard's Parade, known for more antique tractors than any parade in eastern Iowa. Busy week with Ragbri ending up in Davenport, and the Bix event. Eastern Iowa is having a big weekend, and the weatherman is going to make it a hot one.
Here's a nice entry for Pioneer, Zach Brower and Larry McCauley. High impact corn yields, science with service. It's Pioneer, the right product. Look at that, those are nice hats. Don't
nice
give those
hats.
away.
Oh, no,
that's a nice looking hat.
We'll use that.
Yeah, you ever wear a hat?
Oh yeah, once in a while.
All right, now you can wear
the
Pioneer.
ball game. I got to wear a Cardinal hat, of course. Speaking of the Cardinals, they got rid of one of their great outfielders today.
Yeah, Colby Rasmus is gone to Toronto. The Cardinals got some pitching help. Edwin Jackson, who was traded earlier from the White Sox, if you didn't hear, is now a St. Louis Cardinal in exchange for Colby Rasmus.
Yeah, pitching is what it's all about, of course.
Yeah.
Cardinals know that.
Yeah. How are you? Good to see you. Nice looking Camaro. All restored
Camaro. A turbo Farmall, owned by Don McMahon at Delmer. Don blows the horn for us. Followed right behind with the Farmall M.
3020 John Deere diesel, one of the workhorses. More tractors were patterned after the 3020 and the 4020 than any other. And a couple of Farmall 400s and 450s.
Parade's been going an hour and a half now. And here we have some people dressed up as cartoon characters, I guess.
Yeah. What is this, Mickey and Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie. What? Tell me more. What is going on here?
What this is Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Is this all associated with you, the costumes as well? He's not going to tell us. Comprehensive Rehab, which is a business here in Maquoketa. Look at all their staff and family members here, Dennis. They must have 25 people.
Comprehensive Rehab, dedicated to improving our patients' lives. And they have a website, check it out, www.comprehensiverehab.com. Rehabinc.com. You got to have the INC before the .com. ComprehensiveRehabInc.com. Find out what comprehensive rehab is all about. There's somebody passing out pencils from Comprehensive Rehab.
Yeah, maybe had as many people working the parade route as anybody, any business we've had here.
There's another one of their permanent vehicles. Thank you very much, sir.
Had them featured on our Just Talk program. They're an advertiser here at KMAQ, dedicated to improving patients' lives. Comprehensive Rehab. The Jackson County Pro Rodeo is come and gone, but they have their big, the Bellevue Horsemen's Club has a big tractor pull a week from Friday up at their Horsemen's Club grounds.
25th anniversary year next year, so the rodeo will be a big event next year.
So if you're
2012,
if you're a planner,
years.
if you're a big planner, you can put apparently the 14th, 15th, and 16th on your calendar for next year in June.
Yeah.
And we got some young cowboys and cowgirls right there from the Bellevue Horsemen's Club and the Jackson County Pro Rodeo.
One of the best rodeos around, and if you've never been to it, next year would be the time to go. I was there on Thursday night this year and thoroughly enjoyed it. We got the horses coming. That means we're near the end. We got
an entry here for Taco John's before we skip over them. A little vehicle.
Mexican restaurant on Highway 64 West Maquoketa.
Yes.
7 days a week, daytimes, evenings, and even breakfast too. Tom and Kevin's grain bin service over Preston Way has their pickup truck. Tom and Kevin's, and they have wow, that's a long piece of equipment. That's an elevator
big auger.
Of some sort.
That big auger. Yeah. I tell you, if the corn and beans continue to look good, people are going to need grain bins to store all that grain. Contact them over Preston Way.
We got all taken care of there. All right, thanks. Wait.
Yeah, and it is time for the horse-drawn vehicles here, and I see the police squad car is already at Platt Street. Dottie Bales from our staff is proud of this entry. This is
it's her wagon,
her carriage that was restored.
Forrest is back in the horse business.
Yeah, and Forrest restored that for her.
And he sold all of his horses a couple of years ago when he had a health problem. Now he's feeling better. He got himself a team of ponies.
Yeah.
And they're pulling Dottie Bales' wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. We mentioned that. Thanks.
Old reliable. That's what we try to call Dottie, isn't it? It's old reliable. I don't know if this is a saddle club or not. No identification.
No. But maybe the next one is. But again, they used to have big banners.
Banners out front.
Let us know who they were.
Yep. Some of them used to be clad in similar type of gear, uniforms, but that's not so much anymore. But they just enjoy riding horses.
They'll have lots of horse shows out at the...
Just a bunch of riders?
Just riders.
Just
riders. They'll have some horse shows, of course, 4-H and otherwise, out at the fair this year. So
Lanny mentioned there's something horse-wise every day, including tonight. They have these horse races, and then there's some kind of going on with horses every day at the fair. And that only seems appropriate, doesn't it, in our agricultural community that we have, a county fair like this? Well, this last group, I see the wagon there. Again, this year, they started the parade handing out plastic bags for people to police the area around them, and I see the fair board people are coming to pick up those bags. Community of Christ Church.
Jane Dega's a judge, I see, and also from Mile, Gene Hayes. Yeah.
And Judy Snyder.
Judy Snyder, who retired from the courthouse. Yep. Those are the three judges.
Look at these pair of little miniature ponies pulling this wagon. Got maybe 3 generations there, do you suppose? And look at even the smaller one behind.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Hey, the kids are loving that.
Yeah, look at that little miniature pony. He's tied up, boy. He's not going to go too far.
That. You bet.
There's a good-looking group. They've got their shirts all on.
Oh, yeah.
Which group is it? The Timber City Cowgirls. They're going to be performing down at the fair.
Oh, there's Julie.
Yeah, Timber City Cowgirls. They're all decked out.
Hey, they look good.
Yeah.
When's your performance? Saturday?
They've got 2 performances this year.
Okay, 3 and 5 on Saturday. Yep. Catch one or both.
Yeah, Timber City Cowgirls.
They got nice new outfits this year. They look sharp.
They look sharp. Carrying their flags. Their flags.
How many are there? 2, 4, 6. 8 maybe.
And they're getting a nice round of
applause. They put on a horse show. That's really nice. Is that it?
That's it, buddy.
We made it. We made it without rain.
About an hour and 35-minute parade.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching on our webcam. And if you couldn't make it, hope you enjoyed our radio broadcast. This just starts a busy week for Dennis and I at the fair. Tomorrow afternoon at 1:05, reports each hour at 1:05, 2:05, 3:05, 4:05, 6:05, 7:05, and 8:05. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for exclusive fair coverage on KMAQ. We'll look forward to it. Are they getting any garbage picked up? Looks like maybe some. Hopefully people will police their area around them a little bit and make our city nice and clean.
Yep. We just hear that there is some bad weather in northern Jackson County, and that's not surprising because we know Dubuque, we heard, has had some bad weather. So if you live in northern Jackson County, watch out.
You got to take cover.
Be advised, watch that sky and be alert because it could be a bothersome storm. After a hot, humid day like today, you never can tell what's going to happen. So keep tuned.
Dennis, thanks a lot. I enjoy doing the parade with you, and thanks to our listeners. We're going to join Cardinal Baseball here shortly on KMAQ. Thanks to our sponsors. Let's return you now inside to the KMAQ studios here in downtown Maquoketa.
Thank you, Dennis and Leighton. And now it's time for Cardinals baseball.